Hi guys, my name is Rania. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to be notified every single time I post. Let's get into my skincare routine. First thing I use is the Round Lab 105 Ductile Cleanser. It is amazing. It removes oils and nasty gunk inside of your pores. I usually use it like this. Let's pretend I'm using it because I don't use it in the morning. I only use it in the morning. I don't use it at night because I find that it strips my skin a lot. Because usually I have dry skin in the winter and fall, but in the summer to springtime, it is really stripping on my skin. So let's pretend I'm using it. I don't have any water, so yeah. Next thing I use is the 105 Round Lab Ductile Toner. It is amazing. It makes my skin so soft, so hydrated, and plump. I love it so much. I usually use 2 to 3 drops of this, and I'm going to demonstrate how I use it. I use a little tiny bit about that size, like a pea size amount. I rub it together, emulsify it to make sure. Emulsifying is really important because if you don't, then your skin is not actually properly absorbing the product. Then I like to tap it in, and especially in my T-zone, because my T-zone gets really oily and really dry. It's like really bipolar, so I like to ensure that it gets the proper amount of hydration. I also drag it down to my neck because I don't want to have a wrinkly neck by the time I'm 60. Next thing I use is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. I usually use this on my acne scars. I don't really have any acne scars because my skin's kind of clear genetically, thank goodness. Love you. And so I use it on my scars, and let me demonstrate. The dropper is really, really long, so I tend to use only like 2 to 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And rub it together. Remember, emulsify. I tap it into my skin. Makes it so dewy, so hydrated, so glowy. And next, I like to use this snail mucin. It is kind of nasty if you actually think of the concept because it's snail discharge / poop. And that's really nasty, but it's really good for your skin, so I love it. This is my favorite product, other than my sunscreen, because sunscreen is very important. I rub it together. It's like a sticky, slimy consistency since it's like snail nasty stuff. Look at the noise it's making. And I like rub it together. I like tap it. I don't like tapping it into my skin. I like circling motions around my cheeks and my forehead. I don't like to put it too much on my forehead because I find that it attracts light and it'll make my forehead a lot tanner than the rest of my face, and I don't really like that, so yeah. Next thing I use is a vitamin C. Vitamin C is really important and it's very underrated. If you go to any dermatologist, they'll tell you that vitamin C is essential in order to have a protected skin barrier. Your skin barrier is something that gets damaged every day by vitamin D, which is the sun. And you need to make sure that it's being protected or else it'll get peeled and irritated a lot easier than normal. I use 1 to 2 drops of this because it's really strong and it sometimes irritates my skin if I use too much. So I tap it in. I don't like to use it too much around my forehead because I've recently gotten my eyebrows threaded and I find that it irritates like the area or the skin around the area that I got threaded, so I like to avoid that. So if you have any sensitive areas on your face, make sure you avoid that. Next thing I use is the La Roche-Posay Dermatologist Double Repair Face Moisturizer. This is my holy grail. I love it so much. I've repurchased this like 6-7 times. I love it so much. I use like a pea-sized amount because my skin is really oily at the moment, so I don't like to use too much or else it'll like peel my makeup or like anything I put on top. So I take a little pea-sized amount, I rub it in. Don't wear your jewelry when you're doing this because sometimes it'll like get disgusting, but it's okay. So I put it all over my fingers. I tap it into this side of my face, and then I tap it into this side. I like to make sure that I have an even amount of product, because if not, then it'll be like, I'll wake up and I'll have like little bumps all over my face, and I hate that so much. Like, make sure you wash your pillowcases. If you do not wash your pillowcases, you're nasty, you got fungus, and it'll make your skin so disgusting, and your hair. Like, it is, oh my gosh, that's like the best tip anyone could ever give you, and I feel like that is common sense, but a lot of people do not do that. Next thing I use is the Madagascar Centella sunscreen. This has SPF 50. It is so good. Oh my gosh. You can literally see, I cut the top of it because I'm starting to run out, so I ordered some more. Where you can buy it, you can find it on YesStyle and Amazon, but YesStyle takes like a month to order and arrive. So I usually use Amazon for when I really need it, but if I'm not in desperate need, I just use YesStyle. So I take a little. You should be using more, but I barely have any, so I'm not gonna like reapply. But you should be using a lot because if you don't, you're gonna get cancer, and I don't want that for you guys. I want y'all to live. And so I just pat it into my skin. I like to put it on my eyebrows too. I don't know, it makes my eyebrows feel soft. And yeah, next thing I use is, last but not least, I love this so much. I reapply it so much. I have like 6 of these. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I have the flavors berry, gummy, vanilla, mango, mint. They're like $25, but I got them from Sephora and I love them so much. I collect them. I literally love them. I'm really into Korean skincare, as you can tell. Like 6 or 7 of my products are from Korea and I love them so much. Korean skincare is actually goated. Next thing, I take a normal amount. I get it on the back of my finger because this part is where you actually touch stuff, and that is disgusting. Do not be putting stuff on with the front part of your nail. I take a little size amount, I put it on my lip, and then I spread it around with my finger. It comes with the applicator as well, but I kind of lost it, so that's all that'll have to do. So thank you guys for listening in. That is the end of my skincare, and I love you guys. Bye.